And welcome back. This is Frost Gaming 25, and today we're gonna continue our Ocean Outlast series. We left off last time with opening up all of our rewards for doing the quests. So we have a couple of rewards that we got to turn in, but now we want to try to get some progression here within the pack, and we also need a little bit more storage. So I'm going to go ahead and make another chest here. We'll store a lot of these random rewards that we got. And then we also want to make one of the whoppers, or whatever they're called. Let's see here. Low grade charcoal. Okay. Yeah, flame grilled whopper. Let's go ahead and make another one. And then we can now make our... Oh, we do need another chest, so let's just get that done with. Or no, it wasn't a chest. It was a... We do need a chest though, so that's good. Okay. That should do it. And then... Oh, what else was it? I thought that was it. Oh, it's trapdoor. Oops. For some reason I thought it was something else. Okay. So now that we got that, we also have a chest too because of it, but that's okay. We're gonna do that, and we'll put it into the same chest that we already are using. Just put all of the output into there. But now we have access to a grill of sorts. So what we need to do is we need to start getting some food. And I think calamari is a great start to having some kind of a food source, just because it is plentiful. Okay. Yeah, it's got good saturation, but it doesn't have a lot of restoring power, but luckily we can get enough of it. That should be fun. Or the ocean is empty today. There's one. Okay. Well, I take it back on the plentiful part. Oh, there we go. There we go. That's what it was supposed to do. So we'll just kill a couple of these so we have some ready to go. Almost there. Okay. Okay, now that we broke our weapon, we're gonna go back and cook all this. Okay. Let's see, we got 9 out of it, so it's not too bad, but it's not like crazy by any means. Okay. We have plenty of hunger. Let's go ahead and cut down another tree. Yeah. Slowly but surely, we're making it a brighter place here. Okay, let me cut this down because I don't want it just hovering. Okay, we still need to go up. Okay. So now that we've done that, we broke our axe again. I'm gonna start working on Tinker's construct. I'm gonna try to get something to build off of here. Let's see here. We could definitely use the spruce wood that we have. We also have additional spruce wood there. I believe it costs that. Yeah. So it is pretty expensive right now to do anything with Tinkers, but I think it's worth it. We're going to definitely get our value out of it. We just have to pay the upfront cost at the moment. Okay. We have 12 blank patterns. And then now we can take the blank patterns. And that's the part builder. And then I believe we have to make a crafting table like that. That's a tool station. And I think that's it. I could be wrong. It might be the old. We'll see. Nope, I'm out. I heard that and I'm good. We don't even have a weapon right now, so we need to not get into combat. Okay, we do need a stencil table, which I think we can actually just make just like that. So we're good there. Okay. So we want to make a pickaxe would be useful. Let's start with the axe, though. Actually, you know what? I lied. Let's just get them all done. Because we have enough patterns anyway. Okay, well, we're gonna also need a sword, but I'll get back to that once I have the tools. Okay, so we're not gonna do anything fancy unless if we have some cobble ready to go. I think we do actually. We might. Yeah, we do have some cobble ready. I'm not gonna use my compressed cobble. I do know I have that, but I'm not gonna use it. Okay, so we put that in. We'll put in the 2 stone that's required. And then we're going to use the next 2 stone for a pickaxe head. The shovel, we're going to have to wait a little bit. Or do we? We might not actually. Hold on. No, it does require 2. We will have to wait on the shovel. That's okay, though. And then for this, we just need a binding. We need 2 binding and 2 wooden tools. Okay, so there's our pickaxe. Where is it? There it is. We're gonna call it pick. Not the traditional spelling of pick, but needless to say, pick. And then the second is this. Yes. We are calling it X, which is not the correct spelling as well. So we're just doing it. This is all done on purpose, I promise. So we have axe and we have pick. And then eventually we'll get the shovel, which will just be shorthand for shovel. It won't be the full shovel. Okay, so now we need to break our the last of our tools here, the wooden ones, because we're kind of over them. Let's see, I can go mine anything really, and I'll be fine. Just gonna vein mine something. Kind of hoping that there'd be a exposed stone somewhere, so I could just vein mine that and be done with it. Maybe on this side? No. Oh, right here. There we go. Found some. There we go. And then we can do this. And this. Oh. There's stone above us, too. Okay, you know what? There we go. And then we'll open that up. So now I'm going to go back up there. Okay. I wish we had our shovel. And with that being said, I actually am going to just make the shovel now, because now we have the stone. So let's just get this over with here. 1 more of these, 1 more of these, and a shovel. Perfect. I think it's SHV or L. What is it? SVL. I think it's SVL. Maybe it's something else. Now it just looks weird, but we're gonna call it SVL. Could even be SHV. Oh well, that's okay. Doesn't matter. The point is that we have our shovel, we have our pickaxe, and we have our axe. Now I'm just going to open all this up. And the reason why we're opening this up is so that there's no spawns of any kind that I don't know about. If anything spawns, I want to know about it, and I want it to be kind of controlled in a way. Now, we do have a underground dungeon, which is a problem in itself. It's going to definitely pose an issue as I start to mine, but there's not much I can do right now about it. So I'll do my best to work with what I got, but yeah. Let's go ahead and put this down because I hate jumping up and down. Okay. Okay, so we need to make a sword. Let's just see what it requires. A tool rod, sword blade, and a wide guard. So we need those. So sword blade and a wide guard. Now, I don't know. I mean, we're going to definitely use the stone for the sword blade. The tool rod will obviously be made out of wood. And then the wide guard, I think we'll make it out of wood for now. Okay. And that's our sword. Okay, so we have a sword, pickaxe, and a shovel. And an axe. I can't forget the axe. Let's see here. What else? We have our basics. We also have an all-in-one tool, which I don't know if that's usable for farming, but if it is, that'd be kind of cool. Let's see here. We're gonna try to find a patch of dirt. There's some. Yes, it is usable for farming. Wait, I got worms. Oh, good. There are worms in this game. That makes it real nice. So, if anybody doesn't know, worms allow things to grow faster. Let's see here. We'll put down some seeds. Don't really have too much else. We have, I guess, these two as well. Okay. We'll put down that stuff, and then I can use the worms. And I thought you just had, okay. Well, yeah, as you can see here, the worms are really good at making farmland. And it's all watered down, which gives the bonus. So that's the upside. It only lasts for, I don't know how long it lasts for, but eventually it'll go away and the land will, well, in this case it won't dry up because it's only 4 blocks away from water, which is the correct distance. But yeah, so eventually the worm will go away and we'll have to replace it, or we'll just have to leave it without worms. Okay. Let's just take a look at our book real quick here. see what kind of quests we actually have to do. It wants us to make a bone club. It also wants us to make a bonsai pot, a lamp, and a wooden basin. Let's see. I think I'm going to turn down the music a little bit. Not video. Don't mind me on this. I am having a hard time. I don't want master. I want... There we go. We're just going to make it half. I feel like it's doing very minimal, but... Anywho. Okay, so we have our glass, and if we can get a torch, we just mix the torch and the glass together, and it will make ourselves a usable lamp. Let's see here. We have some charcoal. We've got our stick. There we go. So now you can kind of see on the bottom of the ocean, which is cool. We could do that with more of the ocean and make it really lit up, but yeah, you can see how I can see this area of it, but the rest of it is kind of a blur. Like if we look right here, I can't really see what's in the bottom of the ocean. But right here I can now. There's some gravel, and that is definitely nice to know because we'll need gravel later on. Let's see here, we got some glass all ready to go. What else? We need to make a wooden basin. I don't know how to make that. How to make wooden basin. So we need 5 planks and 2 stone with a stick. Okay. We're just gonna do that. Okay, so it doesn't work with juniper. We just have to take a loss on the juniper. That's weird. Good to know, though. I mean, it's good to know. But it definitely is weird. Okay, and then we're gonna need some sticks. And then some stone. That's probably fine. There's one. We need one more. There's one stick right here. And then that. Yeah. Okay, we got our basin. Don't know what I'm supposed to do with the wooden basin quite yet, but I'm sure we'll find a use for it at some point. Next, we need a bonsai pot, which is 5 bricks, which requires clay. We have some clay. Okay. What else? This will turn into a hopping bonsai pot, which requires iron. We don't have any iron that we can spare quite yet, but when we do, we will definitely make a hopping bonsai pot. Let's see here. A fluid bladder. I don't really have any real ways of getting any leather quite yet. But when I do, we'll do it. And I guess we can get a ground trap. If we need leather, we can get a ground trap. It's going to require some string, which is fine. Also, if we have any more of that fiber, we should probably try and see if we can make a sapling. That's our only one of that. We only have one of that as well. What's the sapling? We have like a lot of. There we go. We have. Oh, we even have some in our inventory. Do we have enough? We have one twine. Shoot. Okay, so that might be a slight issue. We need some string. Okay, so let's see. In order to get string, we have to kill something, and we would need to also use our wooden club. We'll just try to kill one of the, or a couple of these squid. I want to say if we would have attacked it, it would have been the end of that squid. I'm not sure if the squid can actually take 2 hits from this Tinker's tool. I don't think it can. And we went through so many hearts. There we go, we got bone shard. Of course, I don't have any room. Let's use the peach or not. What else? How about this? Let's do this. Okay. This is how we're going to solve our problem here. Okay. Well, next thing I'll know, I'll have to eat a peach. Okay, now we need to find where that bone shard went. There it is. Perfect. We got ourselves a bone shard. Okay. Let's get a couple more. Perfect. There's 9 twine. And then we want to use, if possible, I don't know if this is going to work, but if it does, that'd be awesome. Yes. Okay, perfect. So now we have a way of getting string that's grown. Okay, let's empty our inventory because we're having some issues right now. And 17. Let's take a couple of these. Oh, wait, it already grew. I'm over here about ready to spend some of my bone meal on it, and it grew itself. Okay, so with these trees, we can now actually use these to get ourselves some string, and it won't cost us anything. Just free string every once in a while. It's a very slow process though, so it's not something that you're gonna be rich overnight, but you at least have a way of getting it back. Okay, we got ourselves a bonsai pot. We could do the same thing. So with the bonsai pot, the nice thing about it is you can... I'm just going to preset it up now for future. Even though it doesn't actually work as a hopper quite yet, we're just going to pretend that it's going to have one in the future. So this is what it'll be like set up, but it doesn't have the hopper quite yet. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that, because eventually we're going to make it a hopping bonsai. We just need to have the resources. So I can use this oak sapling, and if I have enough apples, probably should do it with an oak sapling first, because we only have one. Okay, let's just do it with the one oak sapling, but I do want to try and get another oak sapling if possible. So you can see here, it'll grow to full, and once it gets up to full, we'll just watch the first growth, and then after that, we'll just passively come back to it. Let's see here. We still need to get a iron ingot, which requires us to get gravel. We got some more time, so budget bucket. We could make a clay bucket. Okay, let's do that. Oh, it's not done yet. Let's see. Clay bucket is 5 clay. There we go. So we have ourselves a bucket now. And you can see here, we can right click on it, and you see that we got a log and a stick. And eventually we can automate that so that it will just put a log and a stick into the chest below it, and we'll get resources from it. But as of right now, this is the best we got. But it's random every time, so as to what you get for your loot, it's always going to be different. So once this is done, we'll have a bucket in here. Perfect. So we can't use this for lava. I mean, we can use it for lava, but it's a one-time use if we do choose to do that. And I just now realized the crops over here are completely grown. Oh, except for that. Not that one. We'll put down more soybeans, that's fine. And we'll also put down the seeds. Oh, look at that. It's doing its work. Trying to grow the crops the best it can. Okay. Anywho. Oh, we also have this. We can take this, make that into one, make that into one, make that into one. Now I got 3 more crops to plant on there. Perfect. And we'll just check on that in a little while, and we can also now check on the tree. It should be done. We got ourselves another apple, and another stick, and another wood. We just have to do that until we get a sapling. Because once I have a second sapling, then I don't mind making one for, cool, we even got a string out of it. I got our second or first string, I don't know. We don't have that many is the point. We can almost make a fishing rod, but to make that fishing rod, well, I guess we could use the twine. Yeah, why not? Let's use the twine. We need another stick, though. There we go. And 2 of those. 1 fishing rod. We'll catch our first fish here. We might have to catch a couple of them because we need a better source of food anyway. Mudfish. Okay, let's cook it and see what kind of hunger it gives. And we're also going to kill this just because it's some gravy. Okay, it just turns into cooked fish, which is pretty good. However, I don't think I'm going to use it quite yet, because this is going to be the better one, because at least right now, because it gives less food, but it gives a lot of saturation. So we actually got way more saturation than we would have gotten with just eating one fish, because we've only been able to eat one. Okay, we need to work on getting that to a hopper. So to make that happen, we're going to have to go underwater. We'll go to the bottom of the sea real quick. And we'll dig as much as I can. Oh, we're drowning. Don't mind me. Okay. Okay, so now we have a couple. Okay, well, we got an oak leaves, which is good. Technically, you can get a sapling from it. If you get enough of them, that is. There's another oak leaves. Let's go ahead and fix our shovel real quick. Okay. Well, let's just do this then. I'm worried that we're going to run out of room in our inventory, but we'll just do it and see what happens. Let me check it in a second. I just want to get it down to the end of this stack. And then we're going to check and see what we got. Okay. So we ended up getting 7 iron ore pieces, which is enough to get 1 iron. That is definitely far from 5 that we need. We got a couple of osmium. We have a nickel. And that's about it. Oh, and we have a lead. That's all we got. I could technically use that hopper I have to automatically input. We can just dump everything in the chest that we want to smelt. I might do that. It'll make it easier and less work intensive. What do I need to make the next tier of the let's see. What's it called? Mesh. The next tier of mesh is iron, yep. But that requires steel. And then obviously a mana infused. Okay, it's not just any diamond, it's a mana infused diamond. So we'll need steel, which we're needing. We're gonna have to get into mechanism. Yeah, this is gonna be something else. That's okay though, that's part of the process. We'll be using this we'll be using this one for a while. We need electricity first before we can even start doing mechanism. We're not even there yet. Okay, what do we get here? Oh my god, we have so much fun. I can make a compressed flint, so we'll do that. And then, am I able to compress it again just out of... Okay, no. That's okay. We have some compressed flint now, so that's good. It'll take up less room that way. And then I'm gonna need that hopper because we're just gonna run by every once in a while and drop off ore as we get it. We need this, and we need a chest. And I don't see a chest. Do not have a chest. Doesn't look like it. It's okay then. What we'll do is make one real quick. Okay. We don't have that much gold, which is unfortunate to say the least. But that's okay. So that'll do all that while we're waiting. we can try and get another sapling, but we'll see. Got another apple, which is good. Okay, we need to get more of the gravel. Okay. I really gotta stop drowning myself. These are avoidable damages. Nice. See, we're getting there now. Let's see. Oh, we can also cook the fish that we've got. So this is where it might be more useful to use the cooked fish. And then using that to finish it off. Perfect. Look at that. Yeah, let's go check on our tree again. Okay. Go fix our shovel. Okay, we're gonna have to grab some stone. That's okay though. We're gonna do some sieving again. Yeah, there might be a lot of sieving. I don't know if there's any way to automate it, at least quite yet, but eventually there will be. I'm sure of it. Like if they have an auto clicker, that would work. Oh, they literally have an auto sieve. That's yeah, that would be it. That would be the thing we're looking to get. It'll take blocks of iron though. That's definitely out of our price range. But hey, it's automatic, so there's a way to automate it if needed, if need be. We're almost there. Or not. Yeah, we need as much iron as we can get, so if that means I have to sit here and see for a while, then so be it. Okay. We are out of it, but we didn't get that much iron. Oh man. Yeah, this is gonna be rough. Let's keep making some more. We're getting osmium though, like a decent amount of it. Kind of shocked. Okay, and then we can take all the flint that we got. I don't know what we're gonna do with all this flint that we're getting, but we're gonna have plenty. Okay. Let me take another cobble. Let's put the cobble in here because I'm gonna have to repair. Actually, even better than that itself would be to quite literally take a. Let's take this. Put that in there. We'll pick it up in a second. Let me cut down another one of these. Okay. And we'll actually just make a station down here for this specific reason. So when we're doing our gathering, we can actually just have access to it right by. Okay. Now we can go dig another. Wrong button. Okay, that's that. We'll go repair it and we'll do it again. Okay. Perfect. So let's go ahead and repair our shovel here real quick. And now we should have enough to last for a little bit. I don't know what it takes to make a heavy sieve. Okay. I think we might want to consider doing a heavy sieve instead of this sieve that we have right now. It's probably gonna be cheaper. Or, like, less time consuming, I guess. We could use our time in the bottle. And that will speed it up a little bit to its growing cycle. It's more useful, of course, if it's a hopping tree, but you know, since it's not a hopping bonsai, we just have to deal with what we got. We need a couple more logs here. Oh, we have some string, so let's harvest that. Okay. It's not quite done yet. That's okay. Let's look at the quest log here. If we had leather, we could do that. We don't, at least yet. We've already gotten an iron ingot, but I guess we have to pick it up. That's probably what it's wanting us to do, is physically pick it up. There we go. Perfect. Almost done. What's next on the list here? We can make a basic backpack if we had leather again. Okay. A flopper. Oh, it's for transferring fluids. Gotcha. That makes sense. Okay, so we have a heavy oak seed. Perfect. Now the only downside with the heavy oak sieve is you have to have stacks. If you don't, it's not going to work. So I have to take this compressed gravel now, and we have to sieve it this way. It takes a little bit longer to sieve, but it's like sieving 9 of the others. So we actually spend less time sieving and more time benefiting from the material. Down to our last 5. Down to our last 3. Now the last 2. And final 1. Perfect. Okay, so now we got some iron. That was much better. Oop. Clicked the wrong button. Okay, is that it? I think that's everything. So we're gonna go smelt all that down, and we can now make a true and honest, well, would be nice to get some other things, but you know, it's fine. But we can, yeah, we definitely will be able to now, once this is done smelting, make ourselves a automated hopper here. And we'll generate wood over time, meaning I won't have to do anything with that. I mean, it'll be slow, but it'll be generating. And then we could start looking into tinkers soon. If we finish this, we can try to also look into electricity. That would be a pretty useful one to get. Let's maybe consider that. That requires 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Requires 8 iron, which technically we have. Do we use that instead? We might have to do that instead of doing our hopping bonsai pot. I think there's a definite better reward coming from the survivalist generator. Plus it gets me to the next part, which is steel production. Yeah. That might be the way to go. Ooh, look at all the stuff we got now. We're getting so fancy. Let's see. This is just ex nihilo. Auto sifter, that makes sense. There's barrels. Lava generator we can make. Obviously the auto sieve. Auto hammer. Auto compressor. Auto compressor rationing, whatever that's supposed to mean. We have different hammers. So these hammers allow us to break items down into their respective parts that we need. What I mean by that is I can take a piece of cobblestone and break it down into gravel, and then take a piece of gravel, break it down into sand, and take a piece of sand and break it down into dust. If I so choose. Which we might have to do at some point. But I think I'm still okay with using the ocean for now. Until I have to start swimming a little bit of a distance, then I'll consider otherwise. We have 4 iron at the moment. Yep. Okay, so we're smelting that iron, that's good. Let's take a look at another mod that I want to get started with soon, and that's probably going to be Tinkers. So Tinker's construct, we've already made all the pieces for it, except for the armor station. Let's see here. If I pick these up, I should get the quest done, right? Perfect. Okay. So that was just freebies. 20 and another 20. Nothing crazy by any means, but it is something. The other thing that is important is actually making a smeltery. Now, it looks like we need a basic fluid tank, and oh my god. Oh boy. So, I can't see this being too easy to make. Oh, furnace isn't too bad, but let's see what this costs. A world seed? What in God's name? Okay, yeah, no, we're not growing that anytime soon. We might just have to gather the essence the old-fashioned way. If that's even possible in the world. I don't know if it actually spawns naturally, but if it does, we'll do that, I guess. Wow. Okay, so we have 10 iron right now. We definitely could do the survival generator. I What the hell? Dude, those things are weird. They need to, dare I say, nerf them, because they have such a long range. They just, that thing literally flew from over there onto my head from right. I mean, that's a long distance. Anywho, well, that thing distracted the crap out of me. Okay, so back to what I was talking about was we can do the survival generator, that's fine. We're going to have to make some pressure plates, which it looks like they might not have the same recipe, so that might even be more expensive than I was hoping for. Oh no, it's specific. Okay, that's kind of dumb, but okay, we'll have to just deal with it. I'm also gonna do this real quick. There we go. Okay, so we need 3 of them, plus an additional 2 ingots, which isn't too big of a problem, but I mean, it is expensive. Okay, we have a wood, and we need a charcoal or 2. And we need a furnace as well. I mean, I'm not really using our furnace right now, so let's just break it, and we'll use it for the recipe. It was like this, I believe. What else was it? What was the last thing? Oh, it was a piece of wood. Okay, we now have a generator of sorts. While it works as a generator, it's not a great generator. But nonetheless, it's a generator. Yep, we're generating power now. So we've officially made it into the electric age. And with that being said, I think I'm going to call this episode here, now that we have power unlocked. So hopefully you enjoyed this, and if you did, consider throwing a like my way. It goes a long way, and I appreciate it greatly. And if you haven't already, so consider subscribing to the channel. And with that being all said and wrapped up, we are going to call it. So have a good one, and I'll see you in the next one.